Hello and welcome back. Okay, so we're next to the Pillagers Church here. And I think we'll pass on this fight for now, because we're a little bit injured, a little bit damaged. We could maybe do it though, but I'll play it safe. So let's pass on that for now. There's also this place here, the camp of the slave takers. We probably will be coming back here. Oh, and even more. Well, this one is probably easy enough, yes, so that we can do that without having to rest in between. And we can even probably treat this as a leveling fight for Sir Ulf here. Perhaps I will leave Gebhard out of this though. But let's take a closer look at how we are doing in detail. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, seems we're mostly intact here. Alright, yeah, let's go with this lineup. So there's quite a few chosen here, but surely we can do this without our Indom tank. Alright, am I feeling brave enough to do this move? I guess I probably am. Yeah, I think I am, because I don't, as I've been saying, I don't mind if Mattis does end up dying. I guess I'll be glad if he doesn't die, but if he can't handle it, then we'll just allow him to perish. Alright, and I'm probably feeling brave enough to not go for any disarming here. Okay. So I think we'll start with the Blitzkrieg straight away. Let's go ahead and do so. And I think I'll actually... does repositioning make more sense than using Onslaught? Because I can get the Inspiring Presence. I'll move here. I think it's... both options are fine. I'll just move, I think. One of them decided to use adrenaline and then move away. Slightly weird choice. And Sir Ulf, over here, please. Okay, and I will also passing step over there. And now I'll disarm. Okay, guys, I'm getting slightly annoyed. Please stop missing. May as well do this. Don't have 3 allies for Farhaj. And that's a pretty good spot for him. Should have used Riposte. That's what I built this guy for, but... well... anyways. Okay, Suppose we'll help out over here. Alrighty, and let's provide inspiring presence over here. Alright. Only 7 of them left. Okay, so Grimner the Despoiler is over there. Let's see. His initiative is semi-high. Let's do this. Alright, so one way to deal with his initiative is to stagger him. And also he may want to try to leave at this point, so let's try to prevent that. Let's just move like there. And then we engage. All right. Just a little bit more. Here go the anticipation charges. And that is the end of that. Okay, so famed barbarian hammer. Not terribly good. More excitingly, Sir Ulf is now level 10. Let's go ahead and take leverage, and next level we take back to basics. Take all of these. And some of the guys are getting a little bit pissed off at having to sit out, so I guess we'll bring them to some fights at some point soon. And also, yes, medical supplies are running out. Need to purchase some more. Okay, sacrifice time, and let's get rid of the monk. Yeah, especially with the other option being Gebhard. Helmo the monk will have the honor. There we go. So let's take a look. Carolus is now a disciple. Walther is now an acolyte. Swain is a zealot. Sir Ulf is a fanatic, and Gebhard as well. A reminder for us all. Okay, so we'll need to get another sacrifice candidate. Not just yet, but semi-soon. But yeah, we do have 2 indebted in the roster, so we can just pick someone who's cheap here, if I'd like. There's also a caravan to Schwertfeste. I think I'll take it. Yeah, let's go ahead and take it. But first, okay, that's yes, we can afford it, but out of principle, I will refuse to get these. I will treat Leonhard's injury. Not these 2 though. And go ahead and... which one was it? Not this one. This one. Let's take this. The selling price here is probably bad. Yes, it is bad. So, again, mostly out of principle, let's just get going. And we can probably go fast here. So I will do so. Stop by here. And see nothing of interest over there. Here we can get some medical supplies. What is the selling price? Ever so slightly better than at the other place. Okay, let's just keep moving since I have room in the inventory. We'll stop by at Eisenholz as well. Is there anything to craft? No. More medical supplies. And I guess I checked the selling price again. Even worse. What about this place? Let's just go. Oh, Goblin Raiders. Why goblins? Well, okay, you can die, goblins, if you'd like. Couple of champions among them. Alright, so do I use Blitzkrieg straight away? I think I do. As well as Onslaught. Let's free... With whom? I don't know. Maybe Raban frees these two, so... Horik, you do that. This one, perhaps? Yeah. That one. And do I use the riposte? I think I don't. Yeah, I don't, because of the Blitzkrieg. Oh, right. Advance. And sure, even you can advance, Ulf. And do I want to test the spear wall? I don't want to, but maybe I should. Made it. So, yeah, let's see. Do you have... No, so that should be disabled now. No, it's not disabled. It's still there. Or it's not, but yeah, for some reason it's still showing up in the effects list. Okay. One flanker coming in. Okay. There's also this wolf rider over here. We can probably help with the pole arms. So I'll do this, I think. Okay, didn't see that coming. Alright, so one wolf rider there, one over here. Save this guy from himself. And even Helmer smells blood. Goblin blood. Okay, please don't kill the damn donkey. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's kill this one and then... Well, I guess this wolf and this one as well. And then we'll be done. Alright, so there we go. It is over. Alright, so a couple of goblin spears / daggers. I wonder how this would work with the dagger perks. As spears, they're not that good, but this one, for example, with just the stabbing ability. I won't be trying it out in this run, but in another one at some point, maybe. Okay, so we're here. And no famed weapons, so no famed flail for Randolph still. There's a decent Battleforged helmet here. I think we're swimming in helmets, so this one shouldn't be something I care about unless the stamina penalty is very low and it's like mediocre. Yeah, we don't need that. How about these Shields. Ominous Fortress. Not very good. Shatterproof Rampart. Okay, that's decent. Okay, this should be better than some of the ones we're using, right? Same melee defense as this one, the Bulwark. I mean, it's cheap enough. So I'll get this. It's a slight upgrade for Leonhard. Very slight. But an upgrade is an upgrade. +1 melee defense. Hooray. Alright. 1 stack of tools. And selling price here is 16. I could just go to Look instead at this point. I think I will. So the priority here is to level up the banner, Sir Ulf, and then we may be ready for the Monolith. Though, yes, perhaps we'd already be ready. We don't necessarily need him on level 11, but let's just get him to level 11. Speaking of that, how about some training? Let's see. Oh, it seems he already has some, so not qualified. Oh, Falcon, yes. We've been missing one of these. Let's get it. And who gets it? Who gets the Falcon? Maybe Sir Ulf. Though actually, yes, he should probably now have the Sergeant's Sash. Which means he won't have room. Maybe Raban makes like a decent Falconeer. We'll go with him for now. Also, let's see here. Randolph. Let's switch those. Okay. So yeah, one thing we could also use is more second wind potions. Not sure if I care enough about that. Maybe I should. This is Hardened after all. Haven't ever done the Black Monolith in Hardened, of course. So this is Beasties. Webnects. That's a pretty good leveling opportunity, of course. So I suppose we'll take it. So yes, leveling fight. That means Gebhard. And I guess Walther as well, because he's getting annoyed. Feeling useless. If I really wanted for us to be as ready as possible for the Monolith, then I guess we'd continue playing this campaign for a couple of 100 days more, just to get these Davkul candle traits as high as possible on everyone. Farid, for example, only has 1 candle, but I won't bother with that. Anyways, here are the Spooders. So it's going to be an ambush. Why are you... Oh, god damn it. Why are you over there, alone? Gepard. Okay, well, I guess I guess I don't care that much if he does die, and he probably won't, but that is annoying. "54 spiders. He's over here. Well, Dieter can probably get... But then again, this is... There's a one-tile gap here. So, if Gebhardt is unable to kill one of them, then there won't be any space. And Dieter doesn't have Pathfinder, so yeah, this is not good. Not good for him. Well, that's too bad. Yeah, not sure if I can actually help him out, but maybe he can handle 3 spiders. Who knows? Three at a time. Okay, well, it doesn't look like he can handle this. And with that melee defense, there's really no point in even trying to move. So Gebhardt, I'm sorry, but you may have to die. Yeah, this terrain is not very good. Not good. I guess a polearm there would provide sufficient support. So let's try to get Horik there. Okay. Let's see, so you have 3 action points, no one can rotate. Lucky hit. Okay, and Carolus is just sitting there, watching the proceedings, unable to really do anything. Okay. So yeah, Horik to the rescue, hopefully. Move Helmer over here and just free ally, I guess. Alright. So, attack once and then hopefully free Gebhardt. And also bolster him. Carolus finally doing something. Good job, Carolus. Okay, so this is going to take a while, but it seems like even Gebhardt will be fine. I guess that remains to be seen. Right, go the long way around, perhaps? Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? Okay, poisoned. Let's not go that far. Just stay there, do nothing. You have Pathfinder. Okay, well... Kind of need someone here, though. So stay. course, I have to take some poison damage from this silly flail there. Still better, I think, overall. Alright, just move around like that. Because of... well, I don't want to lose the unstoppable. Okay, we're getting there. Slowly. This flank is cleared. Oh, well. What the? Did you die to a bleed? I guess you did. Body is hit for 4 damage. Has died. Okay. Yeah, no targets here. Well, we may still get targets there. So, continue holding there. Let's head on over here now. Okay, so this should now be pretty much over. So we still have some over there. Pathfinder plus Unstoppable allows movement like that. Okay, so that should be the end of this. There we go. Took some effort and time, but yes, the XP I guess is worth. The loot not as much. Yay, a decayed coat of scales. Peter, level 26. Gebhard, level 7. Let's go ahead and take flexible. Alright, I may have chosen poorly. I guess I can still go with shields if I'd like. Or with a reach weapon, so we'll see, we'll see. The melee defense is a bit low. Though yes, I did give him dodge to patch it up. I'll take a fatigue roll here. Get to 50 after gear. Okay, so let's go and sell at Lucan instead. Quickly check what's going on here. Oh, the inventory is full, so I suppose we'll get rid of something. Okay, and onwards. And also, yes, I'm not even bothering writing down when the sacrifices occur at this point, since everyone who matters is a cultist. If people start dying, then things may change, though. In any case, here we are. Let's make some money. I'll sell this crossbow. At this point, I think I'll also sell this famed shield. Don't see myself using it on anyone. It's not very good. This one, why is that in the inventory? Oh yes, it's because the monk was sacrificed. Let's not sell that one. Yeah, these famed weapons, I suppose I'd like to keep. Let's sell these goblin weapons, though. So many helmets. I'll sell at least one of them, so I guess this one. There's so many items here that I'll never use. Or at least it's almost guaranteed. So even the Bloodletter's Reach, which is a legendary item I could sell. And I'm tempted to keep these throwing weapons around, and I guess I will. But yeah, it's very unlikely that those will ever be used. So am I going to use Goblin Poison on anything? Most likely not, but maybe there will be a use case for Walther. AoE application of poison from the handgun, maybe. in a big orc camp, maybe, but most likely he won't even participate in a fight like that. Okay, let's take another look at these helmets. Yes, I keep all of them. I'll sell one of these, so this one. Alright. And some of this stuff will be equipped by a sacrifice. There is also a cultist here. We could sacrifice a cultist. Okay, sure. Gizzle her. Gizzle her the cultist. Nice traits. Otherwise, not that impressive. And let's equip him with some of this stuff. Actually, yes, I should have a one-handed weapon probably. There you go, he looks much more impressive now. Okay, so yes, if alcohol causes one of these helmets to be lost, then I suppose it's just too bad. We just have to accept it. Can't really fit these on anyone. So the nimble helmet may be more valuable than one of these, for example. So let's switch up there. And also this helmet isn't that good, so I'll sell it. Okay. So yes, let's see. How is Sir Ulf doing? Halfway there, almost. I guess we'll go south and see if we can find those second wind potions. If not, then we'll just try to do the monolith without them, I think. Can't be arsed to wait around that much. There's some brigands over here. Do they have a champion? No. So if I fight them, I don't want it in the forest. They have the ranged superiority, and yeah. So do I want to chase them out of the forest, which takes some time? I guess I do. It's like shepherding sheep. So this should be fairly easy, right? And even the leveling lineup is pretty strong. Everyone's healed up at this point. I'll leave Walther out of this. Let's bring Swain for once. Alright, there we go. Alright, so let's engage over here. Edge Knight is over there as well, but Peter should be fine. It is Dieter after all. And indeed, the Hedge Knight does want a piece of him. Gebhardt, can you handle it if all of the sharpshooters and the Master Archer go for you? Unclear. But we do have the Surgeon, so it's not that big of a deal. And he also does have dodge, so let's use him on this. Well, he only has 11 range defense. Anyways, is it already Blitzkrieg time? I think it is. Despite it not hitting everyone. Alright, so with Farid, this is a tiny bit aggressive, but we should be okay. Right, I think so. Can't resist the shattering. We will also passing step over here, or just move, depending on who kills this guy. So it's not like Farid has to handle it all by himself. And also, yes, Carolus exists. He's tied up here for the time being. Okay, so passing step there. Alright, commanding makes sense, since Blitzkrieg did not hit you. So let's command. So if I had command, can I use this twice? I should be able to use it as many times as I like. So if I had commanded Hakon first, yeah, that would have been better, right? Because of supporter, so recover 3 action points. Still don't quite have the hang of using these Reforged leadership abilities, but yeah, I should have done it in that order, I think. Alright, didn't hit everyone, but that's pretty nice. Let's use Gebhardt here. Cutting them down. There we are. Bertwin, level 19. And let's see here. Oh, is this the Northern Warhound? I don't really care about it. I think in this event you cannot get injured, but I'm not entirely sure. In the other dog event, there's a risk of getting a missing finger. In this one, probably not. As far as I remember. But yeah, we don't need the dog, of course. Well, let's take it. He'll fit right in with us. You gain Warrior the Warhound. And I may just sell him, to be honest. Okay, I guess we stop by at Eckholtz and then go to Dornberg. There we are. And also, yes, one reason to come south is also to get some throwing nets again. Oh, what the? Didn't we already have all of these? Oh, has Hardened changed it so that the late game crises can repeat? Because wasn't the Greenskin crisis the first one we had, and now it's here again? Either it's Reforged itself or it's Hardened that's doing this. Okay, fine. I guess we may get this ambition done after all. If we get some of those easier goblin locations, which I won't be too annoyed to do. And Sir Ulf is being... What the... No, Sir Ulf with the brain damage is teaching Walther, who's just dumb. Because Sir Ulf is also bright. That is slightly amusing. It's like Dumb and Dumber. I don't remember what happens in that film, but maybe indeed one of them is less dumb than the other. Okay, so over here we will purchase tools and I guess these nets, and then we move on. And though, did I check the Fletcher? This is expensive, but I'll get them. Obviously, we're doing well with the money. That is no issue. Spare no expense. Okay, take a look at these, but probably don't do any of them. This one I could do. Caravan to the hub. I was going to visit Quadim, but I think I'll take this. And was there a weaponsmith there, though? No, there's an alchemist and an armorer. I think I'll still take it. It's not like the optimal use of our time, but it's fine at this point. We don't need to be that optimal. I'll put the top lineup in. We may be attacked by some green skin party or something. So it's good to be prepared. Swain, sure, you can pretend that you're part of the top lineup. You're close enough. Arguably he is better than Randolph, for example, despite Randolph being level 20 plus. Okay, let's see if we can stop by at Splitterberg. We've been attacked by some silly, stupid nomads. We even have some help. They have a death wish. There's no other explanation. What are you doing, crossbowman? That is the bravest little crossbowman I ever did see. So yeah, the blade dancers can still, I guess, if things go awry, cause some issues for someone, but we'll be okay. What the? Okay, sure. Why not? You do that. The AI just can't handle having footwork. Sure, just finish that fool. Okay, I will use Taunt for once, I guess. So he stays put. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Whatever. Also lowers his defenses. Yeah, the AI just cannot handle it. They're like, I'm over here. Sykes, no I'm not. I'm over here now. Trying to get away, huh? I'll try to prevent that. There we go. Okay, so Splitterberg. Oh, it's dusk. Okay. That means we can't do anything here. So let's carry on. Goblins. They start this war, and then they just run around scared. They didn't realize what they're getting into. I'll offload things here. And I'm pretty sure I could sell one of these sword blades, but I won't. Also, yes, check the alchemist. There is a second wind potion. Let's get that. Let's also get the potion of knowledge. And immediately feed it to Sir Ulf. So we already have one Lionheart potion. I think I won't need more than one. Kind of arguably worthwhile for the Monolith. The thing is though, if you consume more than one potion, you may get sick. And then we'd need to wait. Though I guess we could wait. We definitely could wait. I wonder if there's a point in using these acid flasks in that fight. Maybe there is. Uh, 33% chance to hit bystanders at the same height level or lower. So if I could like use it on the Conqueror, then maybe worth, but we don't. If I had someone who's specialized in using those tool items, then maybe, but I don't, so I think I pass on that. The replayability with the builds is definitely what's keeping me playing this game. Wouldn't be the case with Vanilla, but it is the case in Legends and Reforged and their sub-mods. Keeps the game very fresh. They have a local holiday. Okay. Alchemist. Second wind potion, as well as potion of knowledge. I won't be doing the Goblin City in this run, so we don't care about Night Owl elixirs. Though, yeah, I could get this and on occasion use it on Walter, for example. But is there a point? Maybe? But only against perhaps like elite brigands or elite nomads. But yeah, I don't know. Walter isn't that good, I don't think. He would probably sit out of those fights. There is a use case though for just the vision, I guess. I don't think I've ever bothered with these if it's not the Goblin City fight. So it's going to take 1 space of inventory. The money is no issue, obviously. Probably won't be fighting nomads, though who knows. We are in the south now. But yeah, that's not a priority. I will at some point... Well, goblins? Maybe goblins. Not the Goblin City, but... maybe some other goblin camps. Having vision there is not quite as important, though, as it... well, if it's an uphill battle, but why would I take an uphill goblin battle? Why would I torture myself so? I think I'll leave it here. There are some famed helmets. This one is pretty good. Only 8 stamina penalty. I think I'll get that. This one is also alright. Pretty good nimble helmet. Weight of 5. The other helmets are not as good. Okay, well, we are swimming in helmets, but I think those are... at least the first one is an upgrade. Yes. Yes, it is. Though this one is similar weight. The same weight. This has 2 more durability. Surely worthwhile. Okay, whatever. We'll spend the money. So let's switch there and here. Those work, I think, pretty good for the backliners who are nimble but don't have steel brow. And then this helmet, 197. There are multiple candidates, I guess. But Randolph. He can keep on using that one, I think. How about you, Sir Ulf? Slight upgrade. Okay, let's give it to Mattis. There we are. And yes, is this better than... it should be better than this, right? Arguable. 1 lower weight. Lower durability. I guess it's not really that good. There. How about here? Kind of the same situation. Let's give it to Gebhardt, I think. So yeah, let's take a look at flexibility. Let's see. So 60% less armor penetration damage, lose 1% reduction for each weight on your body armor and helmet combined. So lower weight is good. I guess this is fine. Oh, 8511. Well, probably keep on using that. Right. don't need money, but I guess I'll get these. Food is expensive. I think I'll still get it. We'll probably head into the wilderness. Though it kind of depends on if there's a caravan offered here. There is a caravan here, and I will take it. It's to Qadim. These are so much better in Legends, but they're still worthwhile here. Okay, well, there we go. Farid has lost the ropes of divination. Well, feels bad, but we weren't using those. He still reeks of alcohol. Everybody makes mistakes, though. The events suck, but the actual combat effects are pretty good. From being a drunkard. So we'll tolerate it. So yes, with the Greenskin Crisis, we may at some point even find a famed orc cleaver for Peter. And if there's anyone who can wield one of those, it is Dieter with finesse and battle flow, and +2 fatigue recovery from being the Chosen of Davkul, as well as the Voice of Davkul. Even so, I would imagine that unless there's like a -3 fatigue cost on that famed cleaver, that famed orc cleaver, then even he might get fatigued out eventually. Okay, I won't read this. Most likely nothing to do here. Yeah, we'll just carry on. Stop by at Thunfeste though. Training hall. I'll get the veterans lessons this time. Yet another famed helmet. This one we will leave behind. Steppe northeast of here is supposedly the last resting place of a mystical piece of armor. If you say so. Can I actually see? No, I don't see what's there. So there's a camp here, I guess. We may take a look at that. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, weaponsmith. There are famed things. There's even a famed one-handed flail. Finally. It sucks though. It sucks. It has more chance to hit head and lower weight. I think we'll just keep on using the three-headed flail. There's also a bardish. It isn't terrible, but it's not very good. Okay. Disappointed. There's also a pretty bad shield. Second wind potion. Potion of knowledge, though. Alright, do we care about this camp? I guess we could take a look. So the armor... Well, I don't know. It may be an upgrade. It's kind of unlikely at this point. So yeah, let's go take a look. It is a leveling opportunity for Sir Ulf, maybe. If we can find it. It was to the northeast, right? Oh. If this is it, I think we pass, actually. Yeah, we pass on this. This is ridiculous. Up to 4 necromancers, lots of fallen soldiers, some ghasts, several fallen heroes. No thank you. Yeah, we'll just pass. If I want to try these, it's going to be after the Black Monolith when it won't matter anymore. In any case, I think we have enough second wind potions, so once I get... Also, there's something here. No, nomads are being chased by northern soldiers. What I was saying, though, is that we have enough potions, so as soon as I get Sir Ulf to level 11, I think we're as ready as we're going to be for the Monolith. Secure Weeping Tomb. Was it this one? No. It's this one. Nah, let's just leave. So if I had a good way of dealing with the necromancers, like an excellent archer, then maybe those would be something we could do without fearing for our lives as much. I'll visit Swordfester here, and then we probably go scouting to the west. Alright, so this is the Alp part event, I think. No, it's the Grand Diviner's Flail. Yeah, okay. God damn it, Captain. We should get rid of this fucking thing. Well, if you say so. Let's get all of the expensive stuff. Alright, so there are some orc camps. I haven't done any bigger orc camps. Is now the time? No, it's not time. It's time for more brigand leveling. Exciting. Okay, Sir Ulf in as well as Gebhard. And let's switch these guys. And let's switch you. Let's leave out Walter. So I would imagine that the orc camp difficulty is similar to the barbarian camp difficulty, so surely we could do those. We'll see. I probably will go take a look at that camp after this. How nice of these guys to decide to die in such a rapid fashion. Okay. So yes, oh, orcs. And there is a champion. Okay, sure. Is this going to be a famed cleaver for Dieter? And I guess, sure, Walther, sure. We'll bring you, don't worry. I guess I'll bring Raban. I may want to disarm, probably unnecessary in a easy fight like that, but still. Better safe than sorry. Or so they say. Only 9 of them. I think we'll go ahead and use this already. And I'll actually not use Onslaught, because that's not going to help us at all. Orcs are so easy to hit anyway. Alright, so here is the champion. He has a famed one-handed axe. Drotkazan's Slayer. Why on earth does he have a man-splitter and a famed one-handed axe? I am slightly confused. Never seen something like that. I would imagine this is Hardened's doing. And it may even be a bug. Well, doesn't matter. Also, yes, kind of autopiloted there, so I ended the turn. Alright, so yes, let's also take a look. Yes, Savage Strength cannot be disarmed. Orc Warriors can be. I wonder if the Orc Warrior champions also have Savage Strength. Well, getting hit by a man-splitter, honestly, not that big of a deal. We can most likely handle it. So let's just get in there. Alright, so Inspiring Presence. Where? We already have it here. That's probably okay. That may have been a bit foolish of me moving there, because now if I want to reach Drot Kazan, I need to dodge this guy. Let's see if I can. Yes, I can. Alright, and use Carlos here. So yes, this is going to take a bit of effort. Getting through that armor. Right. Not the best weapon for that, so I guess I go for these. The more people I put next to Drot Kazan, the more happy he will be, because he's going to round swing, despite his orc body being there. Even so, I think I will, if I can. Impressive move. Shatter against one target. Don't usually do that. Should have given a potion of knowledge to Gebhard as well. Okay. Famed Axe. It's decent. More damage. Less weight. Will I use it? Probably not. Hakon, level 23. I'll take more ranged defense now. I think he has enough hit points. Just for the anticipation though. Maybe the hit points are better, but let's still get the ranged defense. And Sir Ulf is now level 11. Good job. Okay, I will take this +3 melee defense, +3 resolve, and +4 hit points. So yes, he's not the best banner, but he's alright. Let's go ahead and take back to basics, I think. Could have at some point taken flexibility to go along with nimbleness, but didn't. So now we get long reach and rotation. And that is him finished. Perk-wise. I think we will patch up the fatigue because he's going to want quite a bit of it. Yeah, he could be far better. Something like finesse would help a lot. Or some stars in either melee skill, fatigue, or melee defense. I think in this case I would go with the fat stars if I could choose. But I cannot. In any case, let's continue to Hohenturm, take a look there. But we do see some more orcs along the way, and there is a champion. Basically the same fight again. This is yes, it's day 555. It's the greenskin invasion again, the crisis, and yet we see such easy groups. It's a little bit peculiar. In any case, let's switch it up. How though? Let's leave out Raban. And also, yes, with Gebhardt, have a potion of knowledge. And Swain in for Walter, sure. Let's try to fight on the plains. Famed Orc Shield. Glorious Warden. That is quite unexciting. And also, yes, this is an Orc Warrior Champion. And they don't have that... What was it called? Savage Strength. So you can disarm them. as expected, the shield is not going to get any use. Alright. But here we are, at Hohenturm. Alright, let's take a look. It's a famed Battleforged armor, and it's pretty good, I'd say. 390 durability. 34 weight. Okay, well, I guess I get it. It's a huge expense, but it's an upgrade, so why the hell not? Though it must be said, I don't have any attachments for it, so I shouldn't use it until I get one. Still though, I guess we get it. Nearly 40,000 for that. We don't need it by any means, but still, I guess we do splurge. Anyways, I'll do inventory management here on my own time. Leave the episode here, and I guess, yeah, sure. Why not? Let's spend the money. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.